Hey there. This isn't an audio roleplay. This is just me checking in, coming to you with. I'm not sure request is the word, maybe it is. You guys are my community, and that means something to me. So here's the latest. Many of you know that I currently have two jobs, this channel and also my day job. Between the two, that's pretty much all my time. The day job is a 9 to 5 with a 3-hour round trip commute, and for the channel, I do all the script writing, recording, editing, streaming, planning, community management, social media, all of it. It's a lot, especially when I'm trying to come up with even cooler things to show you. I try to carve out a couple hours here or there to relax each week, but you know how it is. My brain doesn't really want me to not think about work, especially this work. This is the work that I love and I want to be doing. The frustration is that at least for now, I need to keep both jobs going in order to live. You all know as well as anyone, the cost of living is not going down. It's not getting easier out there. But on top of that, I've learned in recent months that this year is going to be extremely financially rough for me. I can't go into detail. It's personal stuff involving me and my family, but suffice it to say, I've cut pretty much everything that I could cut from my budget in an effort to get ahead of it. It's not going to be a good time, but I'm looking for a higher paying day job in the hopes of offsetting some of the worst of it, applying for anything remotely in my wheelhouse, and doing pretty much everything I have the power to do to prevent it from derailing me. I don't really believe in sitting back and letting stuff just happen to me, you know? We gotta do what we can. It's scary, and there will definitely not be any luxuries this year, but that's okay. They're called luxuries for a reason, right? And I know I'm not the only one dealing with scary times. A lot of us have had a lot to worry about in recent years and are looking ahead to even more uncertainty. Not just financial, but social, mental, emotional, all of it. To that end, I've put a new comfort playlist up specifically to help with the next few years. The audios in that playlist are curated by some of my patrons to maximize comfort and reassurance for the listener. And I'm also in the middle of getting a bunch of my audio content put on Spotify, so you guys can listen to the audios anywhere, anytime with your phone screen locked. I'll keep you posted on that. It's a bit of a process, but we'll get there. I had originally hoped that 2025 would be the year I could go back to making the channel my one and only job. It looks like that's not going to happen unless one of my projects really pops off, but honestly, that's fine. It was always a bit of a pipe dream, especially given the way the algorithm works and how hard it is to drive viewership. I can manage the balance of the multiple jobs. I've been doing it for a while, and it's kind of necessary to live, so that's fine. Right now, though, the main thing is that I don't want the channel to decline, either in support or in the effort that I'm able to put into it. I have so many projects in the works that I really want to tell you about right now, but I can't because they're still in the works, but I'm so excited about them, and I'm hoping you like what's coming next. Some of it may even be the shot in the arm that boosts the channel. Here's hoping. Either way, I'm working like hell to make some really awesome content that's a bit outside the normal wheelhouse, but will hopefully be really entertaining for you. This is all on top of the normal audios each week, one public and one for patrons and channel members, plus the 3 Twitch streams per week, the 1-hour in videos over on the Urban Nymph Plays channel, and the regular hangouts on Discord. All that stuff is still happening. I'll put links to everything down in the description in case you didn't realize I stream or make other gaming content. Some of it's pretty fun. Definitely check it out. As I said before, none of this is possible without you and your support. And that support has been pretty hard fought, which is sort of by design. The YouTube model encourages us to consume content, watch videos, binge entire series, and do all of it for free because the platform doesn't charge for access. While most of us don't think twice about paying for streaming services like Netflix, we balk at the idea of paying for access to YouTube. It's a free site, the content's all there, and the creators get ad revenue, right? Well, that really depends on the creator and the ads, but no, not really. I get about $20 a week from YouTube ads if I'm lucky, and that's after thousands of views. It's not a significant revenue stream. Maybe I bring some of that on myself by refusing to place mid-roll ads, but I just can't sacrifice your experience for a couple more bucks. I can't. It's more important to me that you get an uninterrupted listening experience, and mid-roll ads suck all the ass. Anyway, so the YouTube model pretty much actively discourages supporting creators financially, but we still rely on that support. For many of us, myself included, that support is the only way we can make the content that we make, so we use other platforms and offer perks. My main source of support is Patreon, but I also have a Ko-Fi, K-O-F-I, and I also have memberships right here on the channel. Over on the Patreon, I offer a pretty wide variety of rewards, everything from an extra audio each week to early access, to Discord hangouts, to patron-only merch that you get automatically just by being a patron at a certain level for a few months. I'm honestly very proud of the perks I'm able to give through Patreon, and I'm always coming up with new ones because my goal is to make sure that those of you who support me in that way are getting the most back that I can give you. Same for the channel members right here on YouTube. If you click that join button under this video, you'll find just a single membership level, And that grants you access to those unlisted audios each week, plus early access, plus a fun little badge next to your username in the comments. It's not as robust as Patreon, but it's not bad. I don't hate it. And I like giving listeners options for how to support me. So now for the ways that I hope you can help. First, about half my channel viewers are subscribed. So if you're not already subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. It's a small thing you can do to help the channel and also not miss any uploads. On top of that, only about 0.5% of my subscribers are patrons or channel members. As a creator, you want maybe 1 to 2%. 3 to 4 is amazing, but honestly, 1% is great. If just 1% of you subscribers decided to support me on Patreon, that would genuinely make my whole year. And when I say support, I don't mean all that much. The lowest level is just $2, and that gives you my monthly ramble audios, some of which go a bit long. The last one was like 40 minutes answering the patrons' questions. And you also get access to the Discord for movie nights and hangouts. The Discord is honestly amazing. It's a fantastic community of people who game together and hang out and just have a blast. And they are so, so welcoming. I love that place so much. Anyway, there's also the $5 level, which gets you those extra audios each week on top of the other stuff, and so on. I try to keep the levels as manageable as possible so that anyone can be part of the community. I've done many a poll asking you guys, the YouTube audience, what it would take for you to consider joining the Patreon or becoming a channel member, and the answer is always like overwhelmingly more content, which is why right now patrons and channel members are getting 2 audios each week. There are dozens of unlisted audios, some of which are continuations of existing series, like Medusa and the Guildmaster, and when you support me as a $5 patron, you get instant access to all of them. Plus, your name in the credits of the audios, all that other access to the community, other rewards. It's a whole bunch of good stuff for that $5 a month, and it makes such a huge difference to me and the channel. So that's basically the point. I need your help if I'm going to keep the channel going. The support has declined about 20% over the past year, which is why I've decided to just put the cards on the table and ask you directly. You becoming a channel member or a patron at any level is how I can keep making content. Like I said, if even just 1% of subscribers, just 1 out of 100 of you, were patrons or channel members, that would blow my mind in the best way. I know that things aren't easy for a lot of us. I know that many of us are having to watch our spending and pick and choose which creators to support, and I'm not asking you to support at any level you can't afford. If you can't, you can't. But if you have the means, even that $2 level is beautiful. It gives me the means to keep writing and recording and editing and streaming. If you don't like Patreon, try the channel membership, try the Ko-Fi Coffee, I have no idea how that's pronounced, or come watch me stream on Twitch and subscribe there. Just know that I tend to be very direct and sometimes curse when I'm streaming because it's not scripted and I'm just being myself, but hey, it's a fun way to hang out with me and get to know what I'm really like. Oh, and Twitch subs also get you that Discord access, which is pretty cool. Again, I'm all about the perks. If you're down to help, all the links are in the description for all the ways you can sign on and get those rewards, but mostly you will get my unending gratitude. I'm not kidding when I say you make my audios possible. This channel would not exist without my patrons. I appreciate you so, so much, and I'm so proud of this community and the channel we've built together. If you've ever considered supporting or on the fence about it, come sign up and give it a try. You might find this awesome community is a great place to be. Thank you, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon.